the C64 present. Please enjoy that video review. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi there, once again, welcome to another Lemon C64 play guide and review. This time we'll be checking out Psycho Pigs UXB, developed and published by US Gold in 1988. You can see some of the power-ups that you can collect during the game along this introduction sequence, and also a demonstration of the game in action, and we can also check out this rather good music. This was programmed by Mike Ager, and Mike Ager went on to Slice by Secret Agent that we've already seen in 1989. Press fire and let's check this game out, where it will give us an introduction, and in this one it will give us the colours of the pigs that we're fighting against, and maybe their special abilities as well. And Lemony is cheerful, as you would expect. Lemony is always cheerful, because lemonies always are. And Reddy is very testy, unfortunately, so let's press fire. In this game, the aim is to pick up the bombs just by wandering into them and throwing them in the general direction of your opponents. All you have to do is to pick those up automatically, press fire in the direction that you walk in, and it will throw the bomb, and the numbers on the bomb is the number of time that is remaining before it will blow up. With each new level, it will give us a new character, and Whitey appears, and also Purpley, who is quite snobbish and bluffy as well. None of those will really give us any bearing on the game itself. What I like to do at the beginning of the game is to pick up the bombs with the longest time limit and to just throw those around, and hopefully if you can keep the opponents in the corner of your eye, then you'll get them. If you collide with an opponent, it won't do anything and the opponents won't harm us at all, but if we collide with the explosion of a bomb it will, and we'll lose one of our lives. You see, we have 3 lives in the top left corner, and we can also pick up collectibles along the way as well, which will help, as we might see a little bit later on. But for now, every 3 levels you get this whack-a-mole section. We're supposed to go around whack-a-moling all of these things, and it gets longer and longer as the game goes on, so this is, believe me, the easy section of this game. And of course, running around whacking moles and pressing that fire button isn't particularly hard, and it gives us almost a minute to complete the job, so it's quite boring as well. And this music as well can get a bit annoying after a while. I think it gives us a special bonus if we get over 20, and you can see in the bottom left corner we're on 15 and the time is running out. We're not really going to reach that target, and I'm not quite sure of the aim of this bonus round apart from being a diversion from the main game. Now we get Blackie, who is grim. And again, I don't think these do anything. The pigs seem to wander around at the same speed and seem to have the same intelligence. And so the main objective is to just avoid them and just load bombs all around the screen. Sometimes it's possible to get caught in our own explosion, and unfortunately we died because we killed a guy and we didn't step back far enough. You can see a bonus item is there, but we didn't collect it. And look at that, by this stage we really do get quite a few enemies on the screen all at the same time. Bomb collides with the enemy, it will blow up, and otherwise it will hang around until it blows up. And you can see sometimes, look at that, I picked up the mole suit, and I think that makes us maybe invulnerable to fire. I didn't quite notice that on the introduction screen, but that does something and we've picked it up. So we're now a mole, and we've now got lazy Brownie, apparently, and at least he's lazy. And so you can see these guys wearing croupier hats, helmets, whatever you call them, and I've no idea why, but this guy is a mole, and so let's burrow our way into this level. This is a conversion of a Jaleco arcade original, and Jaleco is represented on both sides of the Commodore 64, with the hideous Cisco Heat on one side and fabulous Saint Dragon on the other, with this game fixed firmly in the middle. So we've got 3 arcade conversions on the 64, and again the coder was the amazing guy behind Sly Spy, and the graphics were created by Wayne Blake, who created the terrible graphics for Mermaid Madness that we've hopefully hideously seen the last of already. So both sides are represented in this game, and definitely these graphics are a lot better than Mermaid Madness that we saw, but that tends to go without question. Things become slightly harder, but I really do love the difficulty curve in this game. It introduces the player with easy levels, and then by this stage they are medium, and we don't really get through to the harder levels until much later on, so it means that we can get deep into this game. And as you can see, it appears that we keep our power-ups, so we're still the mole. For what good that does us, I've no idea, but maybe that lasts until we get our first hit. You can also see that we can bounce bombs off the walls, just like a Pong game. And in the special arena, it means that we can use those tricks to our advantage. So let's move on, unfortunately again, where it gives us now, well, it almost gives 2 minutes odd, but now it's still the same 60 seconds to get the same 20 in the same bonus round. So, well, let's speed the game up by using the fast forward, the warp feature on the emulator, and that means that we can get through, hopefully, most of this boring section. Now we get Sky, who's frivolous, and maybe frivolous action is what we need in this game. You might notice if we run out of bombs, then more bombs will be added, and I don't think you can destroy the guys who are lobbing bombs onto the screen, which is helpful, and that means that we'll always have maybe 5 or 6 bombs on the screen to choose from at any given time. You can see that we've picked up some kind of carry-all system where we can pick up more than 1 bomb at once, and up to 4 in this case, as you can see under the score. Metally is mysterious and tough, so that should mean that maybe these guys take 2 hits. Let's find out as we move on to the star round, and it unfortunately doesn't give us the round number on the screen, but it's very helpful to have the bomb timer number ticking down under the score, and then gives us a chance to see what's going on. Of course, if the bombs explode in our pocket, that means that we'll die along with it. Not sure, but I'm probably sure that those glitches you can see are from the emulation, and this was supposed to be a full price game, but it plays more like a budget title, and you can see the action is packed, and once you get into this and get a few levels on your belt, then you really do want to play it, and you want to try your best. You can see we're clinging on to that one last life, and let's just stun everybody by picking up that, no idea what that was, free spray. And that means that hopefully we can be a little bit braver, wade in and kill those guys, although it's best not to be too gung-ho at this stage, otherwise we'll get caught in our own blast. No longer have the mole suit, but we've still got the pocket, so let's try to be brave. And when there's one left, of course, it's the art of trying to get in there without killing yourself by mistake. And it's the wonderful bonus round, which kind of spoils this game because you've definitely had enough of it after the first try. So let's move on to the scores, and thanks once again to the fabulous Sheldon Cooper on the Lemon 64 website. We have some scores, and according to his calculations, the Games Machine gave this game the lowest score with 48%. Commodore User originally gave this 60%, and Zap also gave this 60%, and the current score on the Lemon 64 forum is a much more deserving 7.5 out of 10. So that means the average score for Psycho Pigs UXB in this case is 6 out of 10, and for my money I'd probably give this 6.5, maybe even a 7 because of this playability. You don't get any immense graphics in the backgrounds, the music can get repetitive and so can the bonus game, but the core gameplay involved is fantastic, and I'd certainly give this high marks as one of the better Jaleco arcade conversions onto the C64. So thank you once again, and I hope to see you in another review sometime soon. Thank you.